Hey there, guys. My name's SDMZX, and welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars. For you, it has not been that long. And for me, it's been like 2 weeks since I played the game, or something like that. So, I want to let me give you guys a comparison. Okay? So, Editor-san edited this. He edited the last episode, which just came out today. Today is the 30th of August. For your information. And he edited episode 7 and 6. And I had those recorded when episode 5 came out. So yeah. Needless to say, it's been quite a while for me, but I'm so excited. I want to keep using my Gundams. I'm so excited to use my Gundams. Look. Yeah. Move my head around. It's a shame I can't do like a little pop button. I can make facial expressions though. I'll have an excited facial expression. I always forget I always forget that I have these facial expression buttons, to be honest. Anyway, so two things I want to mention before we get further into this video. The first thing is that this is the last time you're going to be seeing this outfit, at least for a little while, because it's the final day of August, and I change my outfit every month. So, yay, I guess. The second thing I want to mention, which I mean you guys are going to notice, is that I am cutting these into A and B parts for the sake of simplifying editing, and as well as making your viewing experience better. So, what I mean is that we're going to be when the fighting starts, all the narrative stuff is going to be in part A, and all the combat's going to be in part B. So this will make editing easier, as well as it'll make file sizes smaller, which has been Editor-san's biggest complaint. Editor-san is not editing this episode. I mean, unless he wants to. I mean, no, he's not gonna edit this video. I will not allow him to edit this video. He needs time off. His girlfriend's not very happy. He's editing videos for me for free. But yeah, let's get into this game. I'm super excited. I also have a new controller, so I don't need to worry about the game disconnecting. Quan Ti and Raphael. I don't like them as much as the Season 1 Gundams. I think I mentioned this before. I do love my boys. So, let's get into the app. Near Galicia 581, Milky Way Galaxy. And hopefully my audio isn't fucked up. I don't know how long it's been that way, but my what is it? Noise suppressor, I think it's called. It's been it's been muting. Or slow down, Michael. Slow down, Yuki. Slow down. I had a noise suppressor on my mic, and it somehow got moved to my desktop audio. So hopefully I sound better than normal. Last episode, Okita here, he passed the fuck out. How's it looking, Doctor? You really were gambling with your life, you know, keeping on commanding like that in this commission. I can't ignore my duties during a crisis. You say that as if it's the entire journey hasn't been one long crisis. That's why I have to keep commanding. That's enough of your sass. I understand where you're getting at, Commander. What you're getting at, Commander. So officially, I'll note this down as overwork. Thank you. But from now on, you better listen to what I tell you. Your friend asked me to keep you alive. I can't do that if you ignore my orders. And if it comes down to it, you might even need surgery. And even then, it might not be enough. I understand, Doctor. But I have to make it. So does the Yamato. I know, Commander. I know. I knew it. Your mobile suit units are Gundams. Gundamada. Gundam. Yeah, it's a shame Editor San isn't editing this. You have to hear me make noises like that. Yeah. Kind of surprising though, isn't it? That Gundams exist even in alternate worlds? Not only that, but the fact that mobile suit category is so common too. Not just the name that matches up either. I don't know. I don't know how I know, but I do. Kobayashi. Your mobile suit units are Gundams too, aren't they? I know that subject came up earlier, but I'm not sure. That means that the significance of Gundams is the same as well. The what of Gundams? Gundams aren't just any ordinary mobile suit. They feed off people's thoughts and can change the world with their overwhelming power. But changing the world shouldn't happen by force. That's why it's imperative that we progress beyond Gundam. This is a really interesting person. Really interesting. What's the matter? Oh, I was just thinking about your world. Sounds like it's seen its fair share of trouble too. But Gundams play a huge part in the war in our world. Your Gundams were always central to battle, ever since the 1-year war between the Earth Noids and Space Noids. Don't tell me you're secretly a Gundam weeaboo, Ngade. I piloted a newly constructed Gundam around 91. You learned a few things. You're talking about the F-91, what you piloted during the Cosmo Babylonia Wars, right? Gundams still have special status among mobile suits even now. Yeah. Some of the people I work with call Gundams super robots. Really? You call Gundams the same thing in your world? No, in our world, those are a different type of mobile. I'd love to hear more about the world you came from. Fortunately, it's just going to have to wait. It's just about time for us to wrap. We're going to have to jump a longer distance than usual if we hope to get away from the enemy. Everyone needs to be alert and standing by. Roger. Cessna, Tieria, we'll talk later. I needed to ask him something too. Let me guess. Something about tactics? No, he and Akira alone were during the line crossing celebration. I wanted to ask about that. Why don't you just ask Yamada? I tried. It's changing the subject on me, and it won't answer any of my questions. Tactical Officer and Ensign Yamato, huh? What a pairing. But you know, I saw Tactical Officer Kodai and Operations Officer Mori flirting in the observation room. What? Is Tactical Officer that much of a ladies' man? I don't know, but judging by his personality, I doubt he has any feelings towards either Ensign Yamato or Operations Officer. Told you would be pretty jealous if we were to tell him later. You must think we're being frivolous. I got it. Frivolous. There we go. It's not that. I was just thinking that this world and ours aren't that different after all. People live in that the best they can, no matter what world they happen to be in. We're fighting to save those people. See, you are very much a Gundam yourself. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, you might be... So for people who are confused on what Setsna's talking about, so... In Gundam 00, Gundams are only owned by Celestial Being. There was like one made... There's like one Gundam made by the Innovators. Take a drink here real quick. Basically... because of this, Gundams are a sign of not only change and not only just power, right? And not only just celestial being, but of change. When a Gundam shows up, you know shit is serious. Because celestial being's whole shtick is so their thing is if you start shit, they're gonna get involved and fuck you up. If you start a fight, you're probably gonna fucking die. What's that? You're threatening to start a war? Oh man, that's a nice looking White House you have there, America. It'd be a shame if a Gundam blasted it from orbit. You know, they haven't done that in the series yet, but that's probably something they would do. And in season 1 in particular, Setsuna would call himself a Gundamada. Gundam. He would say, I am Gundam. You're not a Gundam. Gundam. You know, etc., etc. So, him saying that you are a Gundam, or, you know, that's not a Gundam, basically means you're evil. Is essentially what he's saying. Inputting destination coordinates. Galactic longitude 274.76 degrees. Galactic latitude 12.73 degrees. Distance is 63.7 parsecs. Confirmed. Coordinates axis fixed. Wave motion engine pressure rising. Engine critical reaction critical. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp. 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 What is this? It feels different from usual. That's putting it lightly. Warp should be over in an instant, but we're in the middle of this one. Situation report. The ship appears to be suspended into the warp. I see. We're stuck in the 1 nanosecond it takes the warp to happen. This has never happened before. What happened to the Yamato? XO. Yes, sir, more. Go check the automatic navigation room. Roger. Misaki. Operation Officer Mori? I think I passed out. What happened? I'm not sure. When I came to, I was right here. And then after that, a woman came out from that room. You mean from the automatic navigation room? We have an intruder? Someone's about to fuck around and find out? Damn, this section was fast. Only 12 minutes. Seems like we're out of the warp. Where are we? Damage inspection. Now. Radar and scanners unresponsive. Seems like we can use super space communications. Probably only inside the ship. They're resonating in this space, so we can't reach the outside. Commander, it appears we've fallen to some sort of dimensional rift. A place where dimensions intersect. In other words, a dimensional rift. Warning, multiple unidentified objects ahead. Those are all ship remains. Looks like a graveyard. They probably were unable to get out of here and ended up drifting along this like this for eternity. A cosmic whatever that word is. See, huh? Operation Officer Mori, return. How was the automatic navigation room? I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I see. Familiar ship at 11 o'clock. Identified an L-class cruiser. That ship isn't wrecked, it's still alive. Familiar ship is on alert. There's only one ship. Should we attack? We're at the firepower advantage. 2 lions mired in a bog fight with each other. The only thing that will happen is both will sink. I'm certain they know that too. Man, the enemy ship is communicating to contact us. Sending over a message. Messenger. Is the Gamillion messenger? It's a trap. It has to be a trap. Gamillions claim they know a way to escape this place. If that's true, why haven't they escaped yet? That's something we need to know. We will know soon enough. We're receiving their message. Gamillion is disembarking. From here, he almost looks like an Earthling. What are you saying? Those things try to destroy Earthlings. They must really look more like monsters. What's wrong, Setsuna? It's best to discard any unnecessary prejudice. What would a newcomer like you know about it? They're the ones who blew up the Earth. That's enough. He's taking off his helmet. I have no wish to fight here. That is not a male. That is a female. But no way. She's human. And she's a woman? But skin is blue. So that's another species. A different civilization. Can you speak Earth Common? I can translate your language. More importantly, I'd like a confirmation of something. Is this a Terran ship? Terran? The one called Yamato, I believe? I am Ensign Melda Dietz of the Galaxy Region 707th Aircraft Wing. I'm the ship's tactical officer, Susumu Kodai. There are those like you without blue skin within the great Gamilius Empire. Are? Inferior races are from the systems we have annexed. We have annexed, or planets we have colonized. They are second-class Gamilian. You. Stand down, Ensign Yamato. Ensign Dites. Are you certain you're here to negotiate? And you? Why should I trust someone who brings a gun to meet with a messenger? Well, Tans do enjoy bloodshed so much that they'll attack without so much as a formal declaration of war. You were the ones who started this war. My family has held important positions in the military for generations. I swear on our honor, I speak true. What is with her? What is this, Shima? She's lying. The millions were the one who attacked first. My father died in that. Lower your weapons, Yamato. What? That's an order. Yes, sir. Inside Dites, I'll hand my weapon over to you. What? I want to hear your proposal. Very well. They sure have been talking for a long time. That's just what Gamilians do. They have to make sure their lies are all airtight so they can trick us. I don't think she would do something like that. You've been on her side ever since landed in the hangar. She landed in the hangar set. Is it because she's so cute? It's just my intuition. Well, you're an outsider after all. You wouldn't understand them. I suppose not. Give them a break, Captain. No, Ryoma don't know the circumstances. Maybe just seeing it objectively. Though, I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her. Does hatred so blind you? That's enough, such enough. Gamilians are our enemies. They killed our friends, our families. Hatred cannot be allowed to blind us. Or, soldiers don't have the luxury of holding personal grudges. My head understands that, but not my heart. I said, Yaks. Hey, Kisaragi. Please excuse me, Captain. I'm going to cool off in the hangar. I hope Kisaragi's okay. Probably the best to leave her be for now. But, you need to worry. This is something she needs to work out on her own. But it was my insensitivity that hurt her. Listen, do you know what new types are? No. They're kind of like a legend in our world. The people who can understand each other without uttering a single word. At first, they were considered the next step in human evolution. Now they're seen as a fairy tale. Communication without misunderstandings, huh? The quantum brainwaves I felt were Tobias. That means he must be one. We have something similar in our world. We call them innovators. Innovators, huh? As in revolutionaries or something, right? Setsuna is the world's first innovator. I knew it. But perhaps I'm not qualified for such distinction. Setsuna. Yeah, it's a Noobsy X. Zen Maraku, do you know that's rude to open a hatch without even knocking first? Sorry, but it's kind of an emergency. What is it? It's about that messenger. Huh? Akira and I were on guard duty while the tactical officer was talking to her. But now they're done talking, and for the moment, she's going to be stationed in the Yamato. What does that have to do with me? Well, I told him that it would probably be better to have you and Akira guarding her instead of me. It's not like for you to give an opportunity to be so close to a beautiful woman, even if she is a chameleon. I don't see a beautiful woman when I look at her. I only see an enemy I hate. Sorry. To be honest, Akira kind of scares me. So I figured since the two of you are so close, it'd be better for everyone if you partnered up instead. But it'd be a good chance for the two of you to talk. For you to, talk. I suppose I'll do it. That's a relief. I couldn't stand being in there much longer. Enzyme Murakumo, you didn't suggest me because you heard all that in the waiting room, did you? What are you talking about? Anyway, I'll be waiting for you to reception 10. I have to go report the tactical officer. Thanks, Soji. I have a question regarding your recent behavior. I knew it. You were listening. You are inside her. Is she inside? 9 counts as the OS of the machine. So does that mean we sit inside 9? Interesting question. Inquiry. You have fond feelings towards Ensign Soji Murakumo? What? Please reply. Please reply quickly. I suppose I do, but more like a big brother, not like anything else. A big brother? But really, I'm the one who's the big sister. Well then, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Don't tell Ensign Murakumo about this, okay? Big sister. The wave motion gun. I see. It's possible in theory. The wave motion gun generates a powerful dimensional wave motion along a line of fire. Our calculations show if we aim the rift's face horizon, the interfering wave should open an exit. But how did they know about the wave motion gun? They must have seen us using it back at Gliese 581. But firing the wave motion gun would deplete most of our remaining energy. That would make the Yamato totally vulnerable. Ensign Melda Dietz said that the Gamillion ship will tow the Yamatos to safety. They need a weapon to create the exit, and we need a way to get out of here once the exit's open. Neither of us can escape if we don't cooperate. We can't trust them. What if we fire the wave motion gun and they escape without bringing us with them? There are those claiming that we're the ones responsible for this war, after all. The situation is worsening even as we speak. Exactly, we can't put off this decision. What should we do? Is there anything we can do? There is. We can trust the Gamillions. Message from the Yamato. They have accepted our proposal. Dang. It seems the second-class Gamillion ship, Chance for Glory, has come at last, Commander Lang. Do not mistake our intentions, Lieutenant Nelge. Yamato, this is Walls Lane, commander of the EX-178. This is Junzo Okita, commander of the Yamato. We thank you for your proposal. We have trapped here just like you, unable to escape. We thank you as well for agreeing to our plan. Shouldn't be surprised if second-class citizens are friendly with an inferior species. Inside Dites will remain on board your ship to serve as a point of contact. We hope you take that as a sign of goodwill. You mean she's our hostage. But we will be enemies once we leave here. Understood. I look forward to exchanging fire with you. Transmission's over. There won't be enough energy for our main cannon. I know. This is a promise between men. The Gamillion ship is approaching. Towing beams incoming. I mean, me personally, they gotta... if we were just at war with them, I think it'd be... This is something we could trust, but they basically, killed our planet, so... I don't know. It seems like a bit too much to trust someone. Yes, sir. Signaling. The Gamillion ship has cleared the line of fire. Alright then. Get to see the wave motion gun.
航海長、総監を戦術長に回せ。総監、戦術長に回します。上下全閉鎖。放水注入機作動。安全装置解除。エネルギー充填 120%。ターゲットスコープオープン。照準誤差修正プラス2度。対ショック対先行防御。電源クロスゲージ0度20。照準固定。発射まで3、2、1。波動砲発射。波動砲ターン。
Exit created. But now the Yamato has no power to move on her own. The ship will now tow the Yamato from this area. That's it. Almost there. Commander, do you intend to tow the Yamato behind us indefinitely? You're an outsider here, Guard Lieutenant. I am the one in command of these tactics. Unidentified craft approaching from all directions. That's not the Gamillius. More aliens? Throwing beams have been disconnected. No. Lieutenant Nelge, my subordinates have already taken control of the ship. I'm the one in command now. I will report treason upon our return. There is no treason. You're the traitor here, Commander. They are enemy Gamilius, to his excellence. Gamilius' ship is withdrawing from this area. Unidentified craft are commencing attack. They're not even issuing the declaration of war. Commander, we only have enough energy to remain basic functions. We can't use our weapons, or the wave motion barrier. Aya, relay a message to the unidentified craft that we are not hostile. I can't. They're blocking any transmission we try to send. No, we're done for. Kodai, scramble the mobile units. Take care of these new enemies. Roger, roger. Alright, and this is where we're going to cut into part B